Welcome back everybody to Alien Isolation, and this is probably going to be the last episode because I don't think Ripley or the space station can take much more. Are we falling into the gas giant? Is it a good idea to be outside if we're falling into a gas giant, really? Because if it is... Oh my god, what the hell am I on? All sorts of guffins going on here. Oh my god. Jesus. Right, hopefully we're mostly sheltered. Everything's on a lean and I'm trying to compensate by leaning the opposite way. It's very strange. I can't run in a spacesuit, by the way. I'm sure I said that last time we were in a spacesuit. And in fact, every time we've been in a spacesuit, oh my god. I like the way the metal just goes all red from the impact heat. It's like welding. What? You don't want... You do not. You cannot be serious. I am not going out. Oh my god, I am. This is not good. Why is Ripley holding her head to the side? It's like she's broken. We've got to go up here. Where's my flamethrower, Rip? Say Rip. Ricardo's dead. Oh my god, look at this gas giant. Look at it! We're not in the atmosphere yet, are we?
I'm here, Verlaine. There should be 2 priming mechanisms to unlock the manual release. I see them.
Why is this so complicated? Well, we've got to go all the way around. Fucking hell. Hi, sun. Oh, it could be worse. We could be falling into the sun. I like this gas giant. It's huge. But we're going to die soon, so that's good. Sevastopol is gonna burn up! Emergency access only. Oh, it's locked. Okay, where do I put the key cards? Is it in here? It is. Something smashed here. No, that's not my blood. And if it is, if it's on the outside of my spacesuit, that's not so good.
Ripley, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Danger, emergency docking clamp release. Clamps will separate. So we're going to be on them when we separate. Are we on clamped to the torrents now or something? God, it's like the self-destruct of the Nostromo. Seems like a very roundabout way of doing it, and I don't know why you would do it that way. Last one. Okay. Oh! Hi, aliens! Who can live in space? Hi! Oh. Aliens go flying through space. Oh my god! Sevastopol. Oh. Post station. There are no threats aboard the station anymore.
Verlaine, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
It's nice to be back on the Torrens, now that I seem to have recovered a bit. Get to the bridge. La la la. Why am I still wearing my spacesuit? Ah. Sick bay. I could see through the bottom of my helmet then, that was weird. Hi Verlaine. Ah, it's how we started the game oh so long ago. Opening that little thing there. There's the airlock.
Verlaine?
Why is it so quiet aboard the Torrens? Okay, that way, but I thought we could. No, we can't. Hey! Hey, buddy. Did we die? We didn't die. What's the alien doing aboard the Torrens? So we're floating around in space. We're gonna die. We're not gonna die. Somebody's gonna pick us up. Wow. I don't honestly know. I thought I heard a voice. I honestly don't know. Oh, that was an intense game. And I really enjoyed it.
This is Ripley.
This is Ripley. It's done. Thank you very much for watching my playthrough of Alien Isolation. I'm shattered. Hope you've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed playing it. It has been fantastic. In places it was frustrating. In other places it was a joy. You had that bit where you're like destroyed, where you're fighting for survival against the working Joes and you're shooting them in the head. Then you've got the aliens, where you're hiding. That hospital bit, I'll remember that forever. That was horrible. Whenever I go back into this game, I'm gonna hate that bit. Then there was the bit where you get the flamethrower and the aliens aren't that much of an issue, but then you're running low on flamethrower rounds and then they are an issue again, and then there'll be like this one bit on the staircase where there was a Joe and an alien and I couldn't deal with both. Then there was that bit with the people and the alien was only interested in me. It's weird because like the next time I went into it, it was fine. Straight through, the alien did all the work for me. So thank you, alien. We jettisoned the original, I say the original, into the gas giant, but then there were more. And we don't know that that one was the original. There may have been more than one all along. And that's why, on a station so big, we kept running into it. But there was that bit, ignorance is bliss, because we thought we got rid of the alien, and then there was nothing else to do with aliens. Until we went down into the core.
With a little luck.
With a little luck. So, I very much enjoyed this game. If you're thinking about playing this game, well, you know the story now, so... but it is a good game to play. If you're a fan of Alien, mostly the first film, because this comes after the first film. It's very similar in a lot of ways, but it's got elements of the second in it as well. I'd say not so much the third or the fourth, but I've seen them, and the Alien versus Predator films, which awful. I never know which one to side with. Sometimes I side with the aliens, sometimes I side with the Predator. I never side with the humans. I don't know what that says about me. So yeah.
Signing off.
And if you have played this game, and if you haven't got to the end yet, I urge you to do it, because it just feels so good to do. Kezia Burrows was the likeness. Andrea Deck is the voice. So that might be why it sounded a bit odd. You didn't have the voice to the face. Samuels was Anthony Howell. Or Anthony Howell. I never know. That's the original cast, I believe. Yeah, Ash likeness, Ian Holm. But he wasn't voiced by Ian Holm, I don't think. No, he was voiced by Dave B. Mitchell. David Mitchell! David Mitchell. Right, so... I don't usually let the... I don't know what that swirly thing is over there. I don't usually let the credits play out because I run out of things to talk about, but I just feel like it's been such a big game. I feel like I've gone on the journey with Ripley. Only I died lots more than she would have done. We only got facehugged once, I think, and that's because I went for the save after opening that door, and there's nothing I could do about that. The alien killed us so many times. And also using Molotovs killed us. I think what we did was we Molotoved ourselves, must have done, and that killed us a few times as well. So this has been a fantastic playthrough. I've really enjoyed it. I put it on par with my Alan Wake playthrough, only this is the first time I've played this game. So I kind of knew what to expect. I've seen other playthroughs, and I've seen little bits here and there, so I kind of remembered the big bits, but there's still a lot of stuff that took me by surprise in that. Like that explosion, which I did the repeat of. There was probably a few good scares in the episode before this, which I didn't do that for, so you have to let me know if that's the sort of thing you like. I don't want any more suggestions for other games. I'm playing this, well, I finished this now, but I've got another 4 games on the go. We've got to revisit the forest to see what the new updates are like. I'll just do a special off episode for that in the future. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be in the future. It's kind of turned into a vlog now. We've got What else have we got? We've got Half-Life 2. Still playing through Half-Life 2. Admittedly, I have put it on pause to get Alien Isolation out of the way. But the way I upload the videos, you might not even notice. I've just basically recorded from episode 20 to episode 50 now of Alien Isolation in a week, just to get through it. It's a lot of gameplay. Also, it helped me remember what we were doing. So there's that. We're still doing Mass Effect. Again, I haven't had many episodes of that out, but by the time this video comes out, maybe I'll have caught up. I keep forgetting, this video is probably going to come out in about a month's time from the time of recording. Maybe even later than that. So, hi future audience! We are still doing Skyrim, although by the time this video comes out I may have put that on pause to do a bit of Fallout, and we'll just keep switching between the two. And we're doing Beat the Dragon, an original Minecraft series. I say original because it's using vanilla, not original because nobody else has done it before. I'm sure they have. But this is my exploits into it, and see how we can manage that. Actually, yeah, why not? If you have any ideas for other games, let me know, and I'll have a look at them. I've got a lot of games at the minute. I want to get into the Batman games. The Arkham Asylum, I think, is the first one. So we'll get into that one, which I have played, and I haven't played the second one or the third one. And the third one's supposed to be not very good, but we'll see. Dead Space also. I've got Dead Space 1 and 3. I've been talking about playing them for absolutely ages, and I do quite like my sci-fi games. But I think I'm going to have a break from space and survival horror for a while. And a friend of mine will, obviously, now that I've finished this, be expecting me to conclude my Outlast series. It is very unlikely that I will do that. I disliked Outlast. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like about it. It's just personal opinion. A lot of people have really liked it. I'm sure it's a very good game if you enjoy that sort of game. And it is quite similar to this. But no, I didn't like it. I thought that the gore was too much. I don't like the protagonist. I definitely don't like any of the other guys in it. And it's just, it put me on edge, and it just doesn't sit well with me. But to prove that I'm not afraid of playing a horror game, and I'm not afraid of jump scares, I've done this one. So, yeah, I just didn't, it's the blood and the gore. I mean, Alien had it as well, but it was less gore for the sake of gore. If somebody's been killed, yes, they've been killed. They'll have puncture marks in them if they've been killed by the alien in their face, because they do. But it wasn't graphic detail. Maybe it was the animation style. There was blood everywhere, but it was kind of like, nah. Didn't really notice it so much. In Outlast, it just seems to be everywhere. It's everywhere. There's entrails and gore. There's probably poo somewhere. Unnecessary, I thought, but well, maybe not, as it is about all these horrible mutilations and things like that. Yes, thank you very much. Those 4 people, Scott, Geiger, O'Bannon, Shusett. But to be honest, the last 2 I've not really heard of, and Geiger was mental. But really enjoyed this series, which wouldn't exist without that original film, I think from 1978. And if you watch it, it has aged well. It is a fantastic film, and I urge you to watch it if you haven't already. If you have already, watch it again, because I could just keep watching that film. It's so good. And originally, when it aired in the cinema, the chestburster scene made people physically sick in the cinema, and they had to leave. So you don't get that these days. There's a friend of mine, he won't have watched this series, probably because he doesn't deal very well with horror. My goal in life was, one of my goals in life, not my main goal in life, otherwise I'd have done it maybe, but one of my main goals in life was to get him to watch the Alien film. And whilst we were at university, we got as far as the end of the scene where they all wake up and come out of their pods. So nothing's really happened. They're all just waking up. And I went, I think, to the loo or back to my room for something. It was at university. We were in the halls of residence. And I came back in, and everyone had changed the film. They'd put on a comedy or something, and I was like, ah! And we've tried to get him to watch the Hannibal films, which I didn't really pay much attention to. I'll admit, I was easily bored. And he was sort of sat around the corner where he couldn't see the screen playing his DS. Now, if he doesn't want to watch them, that's fine, obviously. You shouldn't force people to watch horror. My housemate forces me to watch horrors all the time, and I get scared. I don't mind admitting that. I have an active imagination, and I'm just freaked out by certain things that I can't explain. Like random drawers opening. That's one of my big fears, is to go into the kitchen and all the drawers be open with nobody else being at home. I've just freaked myself out a bit with that, because I'm going to go downstairs after this, and that's going to be what's happened. So I'm just rambling on, but I really do feel like he's really missing out on one of the best films ever made, and that film led to this game, which I also think that this is one of the best games ever made, or that I've ever played anyway. So I'm going to cut short here. Well, I've just been talking and talking and talking. Thank you very much for watching me play Alien Isolation. Remember to like the series, like any of the videos in the series, I should say. Obviously there's not going to be any more episodes because we finished the game. Remember to browse around my other videos as well and tell me what you like, what you don't like even. Feedback is appreciated. And subscribe. Subscribe for me, and get your friends to do so too. I'm going to continue doing this because it is just a hobby of mine that I do with my free time. But I really enjoy doing it, and I enjoy getting the feedback as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in another series, in another episode, and I will see you again. Goodbye!